Hello everyone, my name is Sunny, and today's pick a card topic is going to be what changes are happening soon. I was very much inspired by David Bowie's song Changes, and I also enjoy that collab that he did with Butterfly Voucher. I think that's the group, um, with the Shrek song. It's really cute. I always end up mentioning Shrek. Sorry, for most of my readings because it's such a likable movie. I think it's kind of hard to hate because it's so funny. And remember, these are changes happening soon. Pick your pile. Pile 1 is on the left side, pile 2 is in the middle, pile number 3 is on the right side. So take your time, stop the video if you feel like you need to. Otherwise, skip to the timestamp in the description. I just mellowed out like so crazy. I had such a hype earlier, and then I'm like, I got into a chill moment. I think it has to do with the fact that I started thinking of the song, and I always kind of like, it's very nostalgic to think about the song. But I don't know, it gets me in a good mood. So, pile number 1, you have 10 of Wands upright. And your next card is a 3 of Cups reversed. Oops. There you go. So pile 1. What changes are happening soon? I think you're pushing yourself to be different from a group. You're trying to stand out. I think that's what's happening soon. I think you're going to be able to stand out or like go into a different demographic of groups that you're not used to. Pile number 1, I think that you very much I think you very much don't resonate with I guess not the special group that you're hanging out with, but your friend group or maybe your coworkers. I think that you're learning to just kind of separate yourself because they could be toxic or they have a very different mentality and philosophy. I think overall for you, pile 1, you're learning to just be on your own, be solo, just not relying on people doesn't resonate with so much with you anymore. I think you've been led to be comfortable in your own space. The universe is trying to point you out that it's okay to just walk away from people. You don't need to. I mean, I feel like you've pushed through a lot with this wand energy. You pushed all that you can, but it's been very fatiguing, very tiresome for you. To try to fit in, to try to actually resonate with them or just be accessible. And the universe doesn't want you to be so accessible to them anymore. I think the universe is trying to tell you that it's okay to walk away from people that you don't need to. They don't resonate with them anymore. You don't find them fun, or they're just weird because they don't want to change. It's okay. That's the changes coming your way. Let David Bowie lead the way. But yeah, I definitely think that for you, pile 1, you're much better off alone. I think that you, at this moment, not forever, just at this moment, it's like, you don't really have to share your feelings, share your thoughts with, your friends. You could just walk away and just be in your own energy, and you'll be fine. You'll be comfortable. It's less daunting on you, and it's a lot of work to be around people, I think, in this moment, but the universe is trying to tell you that it's okay. That's the change that's happening soon, pile 1. I just want to keep it short and simple. I hope you enjoyed that. I will start with the next pile. So pile number 2. You have the Devil reversed. And then the next card, you have the Lovers reversed. Interesting. What changes are happening soon for you, pile 2? I think that you are learning to love yourself a lot more than what you used to. I think that maybe because you were in relationships or partnerships, you never really had the time and space to really focus on yourself because you always surrounded yourself with their needs, right? It's like you revolved around them. You became them. And at some point, that just kind of changed. And I think that's the change that's coming your way, is that you're finally going to be able to just resonate with what you want, putting your needs first, putting what you want and your desire, just forming that partnership and that connection with yourself and your body and your mind. And maybe you weren't allowed to. I think that contract with that double energy and the lovers is just someone that was very constricted. I think being in partnerships was constricting and restrictive for you. I think that you're, again, I just, for some reason, maybe you were attracted to pile 1, but I definitely think for you, pile 2, I think that you just want it out. Look at, interesting how both cards have literally the same energy. It's just different imagery. For you, pile 2, I think that maybe you thought you were walking into a lovely partnership, and they turned out to be very restrictive and controlling, and it wasn't what it was painted out to be, and it wasn't what others allowed it to be. It's kind of very Neptunian energy, I think, for this pile, is that what you see isn't what you got. And I think you finally are cutting ties with that, and I think you're kind of just going within, just breaking away from that and really focusing on yourself and not your partner. Your partner is not everything, and I think you learned that the hard way, is that there's toxicity in being codependent, being just dependent on others, and you learn to just depend on yourself, focus on yourself, and break that karmic contract with your partner. And if it's not a partner, even though I feel most of it, for most people, it's a romantic sense, maybe it was a crappy partnership in a job, career, right? Or a friendship. Same scenario, but I just think for most of you guys broke away from that codependency and that energy to really focus on yourself and go within and just restrict your love and affection for people that are more deserving, aka you. Most of you would be you. Maybe you could, focus, if you have kids and pets, it's towards them too as well, but majority of you guys are focusing more on healing yourself in your heart and your connection with yourself. The most important partnership you have in this world is with you, and I think that's what you're learning. Pile number 2, those are the changes coming your way. Don't allow anybody to walk all over you. You're not deserving of that treatment. You deserve more, and you need to put yourself in a good pedestal because it's necessary. So I hope that helped out too. That's the message I have for you. Kind of short and simple, to the point. Very cute message, positive message. I will start with pile number 3. Pile number 3, I have the 5 of Cups reversed, and then the next card you have the Justice upright. Oops. So pile number 3, just give me a second. Let me center. There you go. I think that you're learning to not take things too hard, not too personal. There you go. You're learning to not take things too personal, pile number 3, because you're not crying over spilled milk. You're not going to cry over the little things that happened in the past. You're going to take it with a stride, like, oh, well, it happened, so what? Let me continue on my way, on my very, very merry way, and focus on more important things, Maybe not all your creativity outlets were fruitful, or maybe not all your emotions were fruitful. Maybe you tried to express yourself and, reach out to people that you were interested in, but not every date worked out, for example. Or not every connection you made with people and friends and lovers was positive, and not everybody reciprocated those feelings. And you're learning to walk away from that and just focus on the ones that actually did work, like the 2 of Cups that are actually upright in this card, even though it's reversed, but you get the gist. And then with the Justice card upright, you're learning to be fair, learning to learn from, everything that didn't work out, and not holding grudges towards those that had ill will towards you, or not ill will necessarily, but for some of you, but more so, that didn't think in your best benefit, right? They took things to their advantage, and that scale was off. The Justice card is someone that she's holding on to the scales, right? And the scales we're not balanced all the time, but now they are. I think that's a change that's coming in your way, is that now The scales are turning into your favor. You're learning to actually measure what's really important in your life. Not really measuring your obstacles and disappointments, right? Pile number 3. And I think you're learning that it's okay, it's okay to walk away. Focus on what's actually out there meant for you, that makes you happy, that makes you feel beautiful. All your creativities are going to be worth it now because you're actually focusing on the beautiful things that are left for you, right? That you put yourself out there, that you put out there for others to cherish and love. And I think people appreciate you. You feel much more appreciated now. And I think that you're feeling that people give you your not your pedestal, but I guess, they give you they put you up, not in a pedestal, but how can I say? They put you up in a throne, right? This person's not sitting on a throne, but it looks like she's sitting on a throne. It gives me Abraham Lincoln kind of vibes, where you were put there righteously to really motivate yourself, right? So that's some of the changes that are happening for you, pile 3. I think that you're really focusing on what's ahead of you. You're focusing on the future. There's brighter things ahead of you. You're focusing on your own beauty and your self-care and the love and all those Venusian qualities that you could hold, because just this card does kind of correlate to Taurus and Libra in that sense, where it's Venusian. So I think you're focusing on your femininity, what makes you feel beautiful and stand out, and not so much in what happened on before and how you felt maybe worthless. Your confidence is being boosted, and you're not looking in the past. It's like you went from like dull to technicolor, like Lizzie McGuire says on that, I forgot the Lizzie McGuire movie, I think it's what it's called. I love that song. But yeah, when she's like, look at these colors are dark, and then boom, they're bright over here. So you're really focusing on the brighter future and the best parts of you now. You're not focusing on who you used to be, and that's great. Pile number 3. You're doing the best that you can, and good for you. So I hope that helped. That's the changes that are coming your way. You're really kind of just taking a leap of faith and really going with it, and doing the best that you can, and feeling yourself and focusing on who you are as a person, that a lot of people do cherish you, and you're being fair and lovely, and you qualify for that attention, just in a different way. So I hope that helped. Pile number 3, those are the changes that are coming your way. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. It helps me out with my algorithm. Thank you so much if you stuck around till the very end. It helps me out so much. If you would love like this video, sorry, I'm totally spacing out already. So please like, comment, share, subscribe if you'd like. Thank you all so much for sticking by, and have a great day, because you made it a great day, not because I'm telling you to. So bye bye everybody. So I hope you enjoyed this.